the people come rolling in here. We've got 60 people already. Oh my goodness. You guys are beautiful. Jump in the chat roll, folks. Tell us what's going on. What do you got to be grateful for today? Let's see. 77 people here so far. And nobody's saying anything. Maybe it doesn't work. Test. Does that work? Hello
There
from
we
Manitoba.
go. Awesome.
Hey, Tracy. There's Norminda, Sherry. Hi, Naomi.
Shelley
Eaton.
Eaton.
Oh, you should turn your sound off. Winnipeg, Ontario. Oh, there's Calgary.
Snowy Alberta.
Still
Don't
snowing,
say
Kelly?
that.
Gosh, turn that snow off. We are on the west coast, and it's quite nice here. Yeah, we're out in shorts. And what else we got here? Oh, Faruza from Montney, BC. Dan from Camrose. How you doing? St. Thomas is in the house. Carol Couette. Thank you, Carol. That's kind of you to say that. We have Cheap Shot. We have Paul McLean in the house. So lots of people here. Kitchener, Ontario, Winnipeg. We're from all around the world here.
Wow.
Wow.
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. Hey,
Wow.
Melissa. Geez, it's what, 4 hours? It's supposed to be 10 o'clock there. My goodness, you're up late. Good for you. That's commitment. Love it. From the Philippines. Hi, Ava. From the Philippines.
What time would it be there?
I wonder what time it would be in the Philippines. Is it yesterday?
Or
Is it
tomorrow?
Look at these two characters we got with us here.
Hi, guys.
Paul and Helena McLean. Yeah, they're going to be helping us out, and hopefully we can get Mike and Darren on here a little bit later. So we're going to get started here. We've got a slide we're going to share.
10 a.m. in the Philippines.
Which one is this one, Karen? 1, 2, or 3?
It's 2.
Okay. There we go.
Awesome.
Give me a thumbs up if you can see that. It says business page, Newbie Mastermind business page. Yes, thanks, Joanne.
Perfect.
Thanks for the thumbs up. Oh, look at them come in. I love these.
Awesome.
Okay, we're going to ask for another strange emoticon later on. See if we can find it.
So welcome, everybody. We are, some of you have asked in the chat roll where we are at. Chris and I left a snowstorm in Alberta a couple of days ago. We're on Main Island, and it's beautiful here. And we're joined with Paul and Helena McLean. And we picked them up in Kelowna and came over here. And the special guest.
Is this what Newbie Tuesday looks like?
It is. You're not a newbie, so you can't come.
Yeah, you're not here, Mike. You're not welcome.
So Mike and Darren have hosted us, and we've had a great time over the last 2 days. So here we go.
Okay, so business page, and we're gonna Paul and Lane are gonna watch the chat roll, and if they see something come in, they'll bring it up at the end of each sort of section, or if there's something pertinent that they'll interrupt or whatever. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna try to keep you here for the next 60 minutes or so, and then we've got a dinner date, so we're gonna head out after that shortly. So business
60 minutes more.
Yeah. So the importance of your business page is critical, right? It's the first place that potential leads go to check you out. And remember, you need to be posting on it, right? You need to be posting a ton, but it's got to be about you, right? And some people have never even, a lot of you have seen the business, you've been in it, you kind of understand the business so far. Maybe you're just brand new, but you've been introduced to it already. But people that you're attracting to this don't have anything or any idea about this business at all. So, your business page is one of their first points of contact. So it's critical. Business page is really important.
So from your coaching call, your coach would have told you the first thing that they're going to open is the beginning of the training, which is building your business page. So, before you even decide how you're going to come into the business, you can get that business page up and rolling and put it out there in the Facebook world and just get yourself known out there. So we're going to talk about what to put on your business page, what not to put on your business page, and we're going to give you some tips and tricks about that tonight.
Be real, be positive, be who you are. I love that. I really like that because that's, it's attraction marketing. And so what we found too is a number of times, and McLean's will attest to this as well, that, we end up kind of attracting people that are just like you, and it's bizarre.
You start to look like one another. Like, look at Helena and I.
Yes, we were thinking about that today.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say I look like Paul, but then that would be cheap shotting myself. In the case, I wouldn't want to be doing that. I'm just kidding.
So we often talk about the business page as a place where you brand yourself. And again, it's all about attraction marketing. And we say it over and over again that you're not selling anything. You're not selling water machines. You're not. What you're doing is you're attracting people to be business owners, just like us. So it's very important to show on your business page, and it's the first place when you get leads. That's the first place they're going to go. They're going to check you out, and they're going to have a look at your business page.
Exactly. So you don't have to convince anybody. You don't have to convince people that they need more time and money. Obviously, you got to show them what it looks like, though. And so that's why, when we've all sort of done this, and it's like an evolution. But we've traveled a little bit this year, and we just do a lot of posts about that. And McLean's as well. And Mike and Darren, you often see them there. They're digital nomads, and they got lots of pictures and things that are interesting to them, that speak to them, that they see. They'll capture it and they'll post it, right?
Mm-hmm. I know when we talk to people on coaching calls, the first thing we say about why we use Facebook is that people are going to buy from people who they know, like, and trust. So on our business page, you're going to see lots of, well, this year, especially us traveling. On Paul and Helena's, I know Paul does lots of videos on his sled. And so when people see that, or other people that skidoo, or other people that have log homes, they're more apt to say they're going to relate to you. So it's all about getting people to know you, to like you, and to trust you, to push that button to go to the next step.
Love it. Any questions coming in
Nope,
at all?
it's okay.
Okay, good.
You
Anything to add to that?
You want to be real on your page.
Yeah.
You want to be real on your page. You don't want to be fake of any sort. Post what is important to you. That's what people want. That's what I put on my page is who I am. 80s music, sledding, trucks. I was truck driver for for the last 34 years. So whatever relates to you, that's what you want to have on your page. And people can check you out. If you put a lot of fake stuff on your page, they will see you that you are fake, and that's something you don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So you attract people who you want to be like yourself. That's what you want to attract to your page.
Awesome. Okay. What to post? Okay, so yeah, what do you post? I mean,
We get asked this a lot.
Yeah, what do I do? Like, can I post on there that, and just like Paul said, post about yourself, post things that speak to you. That's exactly right. And then you want to inspire, educate, or entertain. We fall too much in the entertain end of it.
Yeah,
probably.
we do.
Yeah.
But we always tell people the rule of thumb is to post on your page 3 times.
Yeah.
So if you do 1 inspiration, 1 educational, and 1 entertain. So inspire, like, you can do the motivational quotes and things like that. But we always encourage people to use real photos, where you are during that day. And, if something speaks to you, put it out there on there, educate. And we talked about this at length yesterday about your business. It is your business page, and you want to show who you are, but you also want to give them a hint of what you're doing too. So there has to be a fine balance of our travels, but we always put on there what we're doing, that we're working online and we're working for ourselves, and having the freedom to go here and to go there, and really bragging about our lifestyle. And I don't like to use the word bragging, but we're sharing what the
potential is.
Yeah.
Sharing the potential that this opportunity can. There's no way we'd be, it's middle of the week. We're talking about this a number of times. Here in the middle of the week, we're driving to, the island, and
it's Tuesday.
Yeah. So my goodness,
and entertain. Like, you want to make people laugh too, and really hit them in their hit them in the heart, but hit their heartstrings too as well.
Yeah, make it enjoyable. If you're always super serious all the time on your page, then I don't think it would work for us. Maybe it would work for you. I guess I shouldn't tell you how to do it, but
Mhm.
And Ania, can't read that. Asks, so the more real you are, the more you project your personality,
Mhm.
the more the same kind of people you will attract. Yes,
Mhm.
that's right.
And what if you haven't made money yet? Someone put that in as a question.
Yeah.
And that was my big thing when we first started.
Oh.
What do we have to share? We haven't made any money yet. And, but we just shared our why. And we're going to talk later about go lives, but I know we did go lives of why we're working online, and we were in our mid 50s, and I'm sure you've seen the webinar, our story over and over again. But why you focus on your why, and then you're going to attract people that, what, I want that too. I want more time and more money. You don't have to convince people, but focus on your why
Yeah.
of why you're doing it. And then as you make money, then you're going to share that as well. Nonchalantly.
I inspire. Post should. So these are some questions asked, like, what do I post? And just exactly what Karen's saying. But your post should be a mix of content that's about you personally and your business. Show people how your life is changing, and show them the laptop lifestyle.
Mhm.
Pictures of you working your business. Maybe watching this. You might have a picture from the side of you spending your Tuesday evening, learning.
Mhm.
And that's what it's all about. It's learning. It doesn't happen right away. And for goodness sakes, folks, understand that this isn't get rich overnight, right? So it does take time. So, you just you're building your very own business. So treat it like that,
Mhm.
right? I lost my off topic there, but educate.
And so share articles that are posted on the Dream Team about the online industry. Like if there's someone was mentioned the other day, Forbes has great articles on, like, it's happening where it's the online world has grabbed us years ago. And so different things about working online and how everything's going online, to kind of give people a wake-up call that you got to jump on the train to get and to keep going. So any articles, someone mentioned TED Talks the other day, that there's lots of things about.
Oh man, there's some awesome
so many
TED
good things
Talks.
about
there's TED Talks and there's TEDx Talks. I don't even know the difference, but
mhm.
there's all kinds of things. And they don't have to be an hour long or whatever. Or you can pull info from that, or even articles that you find, like Karen said.
Mhm.
We just need to refresh those people who don't have sound.
Oh, some people don't have sound. Oh, okay. Just a second. Do you want to answer that, Helena?
Well, sometimes when you don't have sound and have you maybe refresh your page, that sometimes works. If you're sure you've got your volumes turned up. I think that one lady said she had. So okay, all right, yeah, people can hear us, so it must be just a user thing. So and so you've refreshed your page.
So some people have sound just fine.
Yeah,
so it's your end. If you don't have sound, it's your end.
Yeah.
I had to log out and log back in, so try doing that.
Yeah.
Sometimes our computers are
loud and clear. Okay.
Someone said, "Can I share someone else's post?" You need to ask permission.
Yeah.
Anytime you share someone else's thing, you need to ask permission. We had, it's happened by someone that was new there not that long ago that didn't know. They shared our post and then put their link on it on their page, and without asking. And so I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's not right. Take
And
it
it's
down.
just a matter of respect. Just ask, and normally they'll 9 times they'll say absolutely, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just a line of respect, and I think we pride ourselves on integrity and respect within the group. So it's just being respectful.
Yeah, we talked about that already.
Entertain, but you know what? Can I just address the entertain part? And you and I learned this real quick because we think we're really, really funny. And we would do
after a couple of pops.
we would do silly go lives, and our posts would be kind of funny, and lots of people would say, oh, you guys are just hilarious and whatnot, which is kind of a double-edged sword, because people, half the people would say, who would want to go into business with these two clowns? And then 50% say, I want to work with those two. So there's kind of a fine line there that you've got to be careful with. Our motto is don't drink and live, and
do our very best to stick to
not drink and live. And so you got to be very I think it's important to be funny and to relate to people. And if you're entertaining people and making them happy and bringing joy to their life, then that's a good thing. But you can go too far too. And I know we've done that a couple of times and kind of had to check ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a mute button somewhere, isn't there? Oh yeah, there's in there that might help you. Suzanne put that in there, top right. Yeah. At least you got 50-50. That's right, Joanne. Whoops. Where are we?
What not to post?
Oh yeah.
Okay, can we just stop there before we go on to this? Anything else about posting on your page? Any thoughts from McLean's? Any questions that they?
Margaret said, "What is the business and
but people asking,
what do you say about that at this point?"
Well, there's some answers in the suggested answers in the training. Use those, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of really good suggestions, and you want to make them, kind of personalize them to be your own. But if you go to the training site under advertising, I believe it is, and it's responses to leads, I believe it is.
Right.
Yeah, that gives you, read through the whole list. There are many different options, and you kind of want to make it your own. But kind of basically, you're running you started and are now running an online business.
Yeah.
That's kind of in a nutshell what.
In the templates they have it. People ask, "What is the business?" and what do I have to say at this point? So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
the answers are all there, and we have them memorized now. But they're
Right.
very.
And Rob asked, "Do you educate on both your pages?"
Oh, personal and a business page.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Mhm.
And it took us a while to what we call own our business.
I know.
And what we mean by that is owning it, admitting on your personal page that you're working online. And for whatever reason, many of us, and probably many of you, are still a little unsure. And I don't know why. I don't know why we took so long to do that.
Family and friends always seem to take a dig at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't want to be judged,
Yeah.
and now,
No, I don't care. I wish we'd done it sooner. So stupid. Because here's what happened.
that's when
Oh
we
my God.
exploded.
Okay, so some of you may be here actually but here's what. So we didn't admit that we were working online,
Mhm.
and some of our friends were looking at it and wondering, and so then they clicked on someone else's link, and so now
I
they're completely
know.
unconnected to us. We would love to have them work with us.
Yeah.
So, once we got out of our own way and
Yeah.
owned it, right?
Yeah,
And
that's
then
exactly it.
things took off.
Mhm.
And there's a way to do it that's because this is a terrific opportunity. It really is. Anything that you guys could share on that?
Yeah, and that another part about what like Chris was sharing is, so you wait to kind of come out of the closet, your personal profile, that you actually have an online business or a link to your business page. What happens is all of a sudden your friends do find out that you have this online business, and you make great money. They just want to check it out, and then you find out that they've actually registered on somebody else's funnel. And it's kind of awkward and it's disappointing. It's very disappointing for some people. So that's another thing to think about too, is if you're totally not letting on that you have an online business, all of a sudden all your friends are in someone else's funnel. And so it's another reason to
Mhm.
come out and be, honest about it. And, maybe some of those friends you don't want in your sales funnel, all those people, but I mean, generally, yeah, it's good to start.
I'm not going to lie, because a lot of friends and family don't like online business.
Mhm.
And I've had my aunt do the same thing. She phoned my mom, said, "What kind of scam am I into?" And then she wrote me, I wrote her back a nasty email. I said, I mean, personally, I said, "Do you actually think that I'd be out here screwing people over?" And I let her have it. And then she actually emailed me back and she apologized, and she just said there's so many of them things out there. And I understand what she's saying. Yes, there's a lot of that stuff out there.
Absolutely.
But I mean, we were fall to that too. We didn't own our own business for a long time either, because I didn't want my family and friends knowing what I was doing. I wanted to make sure that this was
Yeah.
100% legit. We were making money. We were comfortable at it. And I didn't want to set up anybody to fail.
Mhm.
And now, I mean, it's a proven fact it'll be our 3-year anniversary here in September.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's awesome.
Are we going to have another party?
We
I think
got
we
another
should.
party.
Okay,
Julie was asking, how do you invite your friends? Actually, just as simple as, you know, how where you can invite people to like your page. You know, go to your list of friends and I invite them to like your page, and that's it. So all you're asking for them is support. You're not asking them to join you. You're not asking anything except just the support of your page. You're asking to like your page, and it's just a small little thing. And you know, the friends that do, though, that shows you that they, you know, they are good friends.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
a very simple, non what's the word?
Non-threatening.
And non-threatening, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's probably the probably one of the first ways to, if you want.
because you know what's funny, you'd think your friends and family would be the first people on your
Yeah.
side instead
No.
of a stranger that you have no idea who he or she is.
That's so true.
And yet they come in first before your family and friends do.
Mhm.
And it's really weird. But I mean, I have a lot of friends now that watch, but they still don't buy
Yeah.
in. You know, they still
And
don't
which
want to
is
get into
fine.
it. But hey, that's totally up to them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you know, I think what worked for us when we didn't want family and friends to know. We didn't want our colleagues to know. You were a fireman, I was a teacher. We were trying to keep it from them, but we shared when someone said, "Hey, I saw something online about you guys. What are you guys doing?" And we were just over the top giddy with happiness and excitement. And we said, "We don't really know, but it's been so much fun." And we had such joy that people thought, I want what they've got. Like
Yeah.
Chris and Karen are having such a good time. What are they doing? We hadn't made a dime. We didn't know what a funnel was. Like, so we just shared our excitement and life was good and we were going to do this. And we spoke with confidence and our joy and excitement, and it just made people curious. And they thought, you know what, if you want to know what we're doing, go to the webinar. I don't know. It's fun. It's
You
just
can
fun.
share somebody else's success, though. That's what I was thinking at the
Absolutely.
beginning.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, we shared Mike and Darren's success at
Yes.
the beginning because we didn't have none of our own.
Yes.
You know, that's what everybody.
But you guys asked permission first, right?
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Another thing someone was asking that we wanted to maybe could touch on. What if you have no success and you're asking, you know, you're all over your page, or you're asking your friends and other people to like you, and you have no success. You know, think about it this way. So let's say you open up a little dog food store in the mall, you know, a little corner, and you're pumped, you're excited, you got and so you haven't made your let's say your first or second month, you haven't made any money. Would that be a reason not to suggest to your friends, like, hey, where are you getting your dog food now? You know, we've opened up our own little dog food store. Why don't you come check it out? Think about it that way.
Right.
You don't have success yet. So it's not like you have anything. You don't need to provide proof that you are successful in that sense at all,
Mhm.
because you're starting your business.
Right.
I love
I
the
love
word
that.
yet. But
Yeah,
we
it's a
won't get into yet.
Yet.
I could go on and on about yet, but we won't talk
Great
about
analogy.
it yet.
Where are we here?
What not to post.
Oh yeah. So no testimonies, no pictures of your magic products on your page, no testimonies and that kind of stuff, right?
Mhm.
We know that. You guys know that as well.
Mhm.
And when you see it, let them know. Take that down, because and I'll talk about this too a little bit. When we get into cross promoting, but if you're posting about magic and you're a friend of that person, or if let's say we're friends and you post your products on your page, someone can go to my page, see we're friends, and make that connection, and we don't want to do that.
Mhm.
We'll talk more about that too, specifically with
Mhm.
different opportunities that some people are into.
And that's the thing about working, with the Enagic products. It's not just about the products; it's the business model.
Yeah.
So if people think, "Oh, it's just a water machine," like the water machines are just one small part of the business. There's so much more to it that you'll only learn from going to the webinars and booking that coaching call. So that's why you shoot yourself in the foot if you're. That's why we don't post about.
Oh, you got to see this. Look at this. Look.
Oh.
God, there's these
I mean,
hummingbirds.
you come
Like
into
pterodactyls.
you come into this looking for a business. The water machines, all the products were just a
Bonus.
Just a bonus. That's
Mhm.
all this was. That's what we came in for. We were
Mhm.
looking for an online business,
Mhm.
and that's what you tell everybody else. You come in here looking for an online business. Nothing to do with the products.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't share a milestone or bubble posts from the dream team.
Mhm.
Yep. Don't share anything out of the dream team.
Mhm.
Okay. It's a private group.
Mhm.
How do I? Oh, Nagic checks.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a big no-no. And that's a Nagic's policy. And so if the compliance department sees you doing that, they could easily shut your whole business down, cancel your distributorship. That's potentially what can happen. So don't do that.
We talked about the next one about someone else's post.
Yeah.
We already addressed that.
Someone else's ad with their link in it. Yeah, we've had this happen a bunch of times. Not a bunch of times. Well, there's a couple of things that we had happen, and one was people that were new were sharing our ad to all their friends
With our link.
with our link. It was lovely of them to do that,
Yeah.
but not so smart, right? Because you're blasting out our ad to your friends' friends. Like, it should be your own link, right?
Yeah.
Not ours. We don't want to be attracting your friends. They're yours. So we appreciate it though. No, and then the other one was they would take our ad. We had this happen. We mentioned earlier. Take our ad, put their link on it, and put it on their page, which is completely offside, right? We did the work. So never post pictures or tests. Is this the same
The
thing?
webinar.
Oh, the webinar. Unless just a 15 to 30 second bit to show people a sample.
Yeah.
We don't advise that anyone in our immediate group do any of that. There are some people that do 15-second blasts of it.
That'll say webinar starting. Look what you're missing, kind of thing. So
yeah,
just bits and pieces of it, I guess.
yeah,
Or
and that's
just a
you're
short
okay.
clip.
My condenser said that's okay. So there's hummingbirds around here are so
I
cool.
know they're like pterodactyls.
But they're so fast.
They are
Okay.
fast.
They're like baby pterodactyls. Go live tips. Okay, first one is we said it earlier. Don't drink it live.
Yeah.
Do as we say, not as we do. Yeah.
This is the best way. Go lives, especially, are the best way for people to really get to know you.
Absolutely.
They really do. And what we did, we just practiced on our phone with we recorded ourselves on video. We didn't go live
And we were
initially.
horrible when we started. Like, you think
Hi, I'm Karen.
this
Is Chris.
We
Yeah,
are robots.
we are robots. We are working online.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining our Go Live. Now we're just,
Yeah.
yo, we're here.
Yeah, so, you know what? It takes time to get good at them,
Yeah.
right? And you can't, like, there's a very few of you, and some of you are really good at them right out of the gate.
Yeah.
And we've noticed those. We see them. We don't always comment on them, but we watch a ton of them. And, some of you are naturally good, and some of you are getting better. And so it's just a progress. Like, how are you guys when you do go lives? Do you guys ever do them?
Well, what I was
No
going to
lies.
say, if
Just kidding.
like we say, no drink and go. How's it again?
Don't drink in live.
Don't drink and live. If you need one drink just to get a little bit of courage, it's okay. Just that would be me. What do you think, Paul? Paul loves doing videos. He actually likes. He practices a lot while he's driving. He puts his phone up on his dash, and then he practices. And then
It's a good way to pick up tips. Like when I used to work in Grand Prairie all the time, I had 11.5-hour drive. So I'd put the phone up in the corner, then pick up there, and I'd hit record, and I'd start flapping my gums all the way up, and I'd probably make 10 videos. And then you could take little pieces of that out of that,
Right.
and then you can, then you'd know what to do in a go live. That's a little bit of practice. A lot of people are shy on camera, and I mean, that's easy enough to do, because what are you going to talk about? But thoughts you have in your head, just write them down after you listen to them, and it gets easy after
Mhm.
that.
and they don't need to be long. Like people
No.
don't have a long attention span anyway. So if you do
Keep them short.
a 30
Well,
minute,
that-
30 seconds to
Not everybody. I like watching go lives. I like
Yes.
watching whether it's 3,
Okay.
5 minutes, 10 minutes. I like to watch it, then I get
Yeah.
something out of it. I watch a lot of them. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yes, they say 3 to 10 seconds
Yeah.
is the average.
Yeah.
But some other people don't.
But you don't agree. And you
No,
know
I
what?
don't.
And some people, yeah. If it's of interest, if it's good content,
Yeah.
I'll listen to the whole
Exactly.
thing. I just
Yeah.
want to give you an example because I'm horrible at this. So I'm just going to bring the camera close. And
Oh,
Chris
this drives
always,
me nuts, you
this is,
guys.
okay, I'm going to try this. So Chris says, Karen, when you're doing a go live, look at the camera. So if I'm like this, hi everybody, I'm Karen. This is my husband, Chris. La, la. So I'm looking at myself. So you got to remember to look at the green dot. And Chris always is, oh, look at the dot.
So
look at the dot.
dot.
So, hi, I'm Karen. This is my husband, Chris. Isn't he a great guy? He's so handsome. What a cute little guy.
See,
Yeah.
so that's the point. So, and then on your
Look at
phone,
the
it's even worse. So, when you're doing your phone with your stick, or if it's a close-up one, you can really see the difference of looking at yourself or looking at the camera, and it makes a big difference. Eye contact is critical
Huge, yes.
with communication,
Mhm.
and you have to make sure you do that. It's critical. Okay,
People
especially
need
with
to
go
know that you're talking to them.
right? Would
Right.
you guys agree?
And no sunglasses.
No sunglasses.
Yes.
All right.
You can put them on afterwards, maybe, but at
Yeah.
least start your go live
People
or your
like to see your
video.
eyes.
It's,
People
Yeah.
like to see you look
Yeah.
at
If
them.
it's
you know?
Love
really,
it.
it's really bright, then later on.
Yeah.
And it takes a long time to get used to looking at the green dot instead of looking at the screen like
It
some other
does.
people do.
I'm still not good at
A
it.
lot of
Yeah.
it's the same with your camera or your phone. You turn it sideways. People like to look in the straight and not off to the left or whichever way you have it turned.
Right.
You got to practice that after a while.
Now,
Right.
is it still like the next one is always film in landscape
I'll
mode?
be where your signal, lighting, and sound.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
sorry.
So yeah, signal, lighting, and sound quality. That's important. We've done a ton of beach go lives this past month, and it was too windy, and they were
Yeah.
horrible. And I can't believe some of you actually stuck around.
And then
to
it's
watch them.
frustrating. People
Yeah.
won't stay on your go live, right? You want people to stay with you the full time. The longer they stay with you on your go
Well,
live,
it's
the
too-
better.
Yeah, it's too windy. It just sounds bad.
Yeah.
And if they can't see you, well,
Yeah.
what's that say? Where do you look at on a phone if it's in landscape? Well, you find the camera bar, and you know where the camera is on your phone. It's that dot at the top of it. And when you turn it in landscape mode, you just keep looking at
The dot will
dot,
then be
yeah.
at the side. So keep looking at the dot.
Yeah, practice. Love it, Benelda. And then we said always film in landscape mode. Now, with us, we can't do landscape mode on our page, on our phone. I have no idea why. It's not a
And that's
user.
a-
It's
but
not a
that's
user
a-
issue, by the way. I know some of you are thinking it's probably McCollum.
But that's just as of recent.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know why.
been a couple of months, but then sometimes it'll allow us to do it from our personal page if we do go live. I don't get it. Anyways, you guys want to do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Any other questions over there?
No, you don't have to just film outside. No, somebody was asking just
No.
outside. No, you can.
No.
It's all about the signal, the lighting, and the sound
Yes.
quality.
Suzanne did her first one, and she had a cow pick behind her, and it looked like she had huge cow ears. I know. I'm gonna go
Josephine
find
asked,
that.
can we mention the business in our page and a go live?
For sure.
You just can't mention in Agic.
Yeah.
Right? You're working
don't give-
online and yeah.
Don't give away the farm.
Yeah.
It's attraction marketing.
No, don't give away the milk for the cow.
Yeah.
Not the
Oh,
farm.
oh.
The farm. The farm. Not the
Not the
farm.
farm.
Don't give away the farm.
These Nova Scotia sayings. They should inspire, educate, and entertain. We talked about that already.
Yeah, we did.
Right?
Same kind of thing.
We're beating a dead horse here. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, frequently asked questions.
Yeah. Maybe before we get to this,
Yeah.
Mike, do you have anything you want to add to any of this? I know you're judging us behind. You're critiquing us behind.
Catching up on my emails.
Okay.
It's not even listening.
Yeah, he's not
It's
even
okay.
listening.
He's busy. You guys, these are
The only
crazy.
thing I would add is everybody always asks, and I responded to it in the chat roll. Somebody always says, "Well, what do I do, or what do I say when somebody says, what do you do? How do I describe what we do?" And I always say the exact same thing. I always say we've put together a system where we've got all of the sales tools, the marketing training, and the products that people need to simply get up and running in the online space. It's
Mhm.
perfect for everybody who's always wanted to work online and didn't know where to start. And if you keep it simple like that, they're like, oh, okay. And then if somebody says, oh, well, all right, what does that mean? What does that look like? Then say, well, if you're interested, here's your first step. Go to this website, register with your name and email, and I'll start emailing you.
Yeah.
And the system will email them on your behalf. It's that easy. And I think, especially for the new people, quite often it's easy to lose control of the conversations, and people are always worried about saying the wrong things and putting out too much information. And less is definitely more in all cases. The best thing you can do is say, I'm super excited that you're interested. Your first step is go to this website, register with your name and email. We'll send you more information. And the system does it for you.
Mhm.
And in all cases, that's the best way to do it. Keep it simple.
Mhm.
Love it.
Mhm. Trust the system.
Hold on, Mike.
Yes. Oh,
I'll send you a $5 bill later.
the replay.
Oh man, Mike, can you say that again slowly? Jamal, go
You
watch
know
the,
what? That
go
exact.
watch the replay.
I think that the exact reply is in the training.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think it is
Yeah.
because as he said it, I thought, I think I just read that recently.
This is
Yeah.
all recorded, so you can watch it
Right.
later.
This is all
Exactly.
recorded.
Oh,
yeah.
and I also wanted to talk about about cross promoting on your business page. I think this is really important, and so we all know that one of the rules, one of the big rules is respect, but one of the other rules is no cross promoting. And so, what is that? So for example, let's say that I opened up a hair products company.
Okay, you're gonna.
I know it sounds it's goofy to say that, but listen.
Okay.
So and I really like these products, and so they're not working, but I really like them. And so I then if I then into the dream team and I blast it out, hey, you guys check out my hair products company. It's going really good, and I message people like that. Then I'm drawing away business from potential people in the dream team that may be purchasing and becoming distributors. That's cross promoting. I would get the boot right now. Okay. And so when we see that, we boot people out.
Mhm.
Now, so that's cross promoting, and in a nutshell. The other thing about on your business page, when we talk about things not to post, we don't recommend on your business page that you post your new opportunity that you found. So let's say I'm running this hair company. I wouldn't post anything on my business page about my hair products. But take that one step further. We don't even recommend that you do that on your personal page. And because if we're friends and I have my hair products thing on my personal page, someone may link us together and incorrectly make the assumption that our whole business is about the hair products, right? And so this is becoming more of an issue here.
Because there's a lot.
Yeah, there's lots of people
and
doing
I
different
guess
things.
too,
And
like when you're
I don't like it.
when you get a lead, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to go to your Facebook page. They're going to go to your business page first, and then they're going to go to your personal page. And if on your personal page it's all about the hair products, like just did a trade show today, and this hair product is just going crazy. The minute they see that, oh, that's what this is all about.
Yeah.
You've shot yourself in the foot.
Exactly.
So you've got to be very careful of what you're promoting on your, but if they go to your personal page or your business page, they go to your personal page and it shows you with your laptop sitting on a beach, and oh my gosh, I can't believe how many people I've helped today. The online world is the way to go. If they see that and they think, my gosh, look what she's doing. She's on a beach, she's working online, and look at what they're doing. So that is going to intrigue them to click the link. But if they see you're selling hair products, or if they see you're selling Tupperware or CBD oil or whatever, oh, it's all about that. Then they're not going to take your number one and only goal is for them to take that next step. And you want them to use their finger and go click
into the name and email.
That's it.
And here's the other thing. And I don't know if I'm out of line by saying this, but this is how I feel. If we're friends, then that's hurting my business too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they can make that incorrect. Maybe they accidentally click on me and or whatever, and they click on you or whatever, and see that you're doing something personally, and they said, oh, that's what Chris and Karen are doing. Yeah. Oh, I'm not doing that. Just that's ridiculous. And then or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that as I discover these, I may be unfriending and protecting our business from the people that are doing that on their personal page. I'm still undecided about that, but that's maybe where I'm going to go. And maybe that's a little controversial to say that, but we value our business. We love this business.
You're just protecting your business.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk about that a bit more.
Yeah.
Frequently asked questions.
Okay.
And I think we've covered many of them.
What do I say to family and friends? We did that.
Yeah.
Well, that's just what Mike said.
Did I read the answer?
I'm working with people that have developed a system that provides all the sales tools, systems, marketing, training, and products for people who've always wanted to start their own online business but didn't know where to start. It's amazing.
That's exactly what Mike just said.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Why can't they tell people about the water machines? Well, you're not selling them. You're
That's
attracting, mentoring, coaching people to become business owners online. Let the
Mhm.
system do all that, guys.
The machines sell themselves,
They're unbelievable.
right?
Yeah.
You don't. They sell themselves. You don't have to do that, and you're not doing that. This is also Mike Dreyer's answer. What is attraction marketing?
An attraction marketer is someone who brands themselves and attracts people to want to take action. Click on the link. Yeah, they'll take action with someone they know, like, and trust. Okay? Relationships and integrity are key.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss a question there? Was that all good?
No, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. What link
link?
do I share? Yeah, only your personal link. Your landing page, your www page, like that link. That's what you share, right? Or you invite your page because they'll be able to learn more from your page too, right? Can you share content from the Dream Team Facebook group? Never.
I don't think you. I don't think it allows you to do it anyway.
Sometimes there is a
Through a fluke, almost.
a-
seems
Oh,
like.
really?
like an
Okay.
odd thing. It's
I
set up
don't
as a
know.
private group, so you're not allowed to. But sometimes you can. Don't do it.
Okay. Whatever's there, you don't.
If you
Okay.
see somebody sharing something in the dream team that's about online business, like what Chris was talking about earlier, like if you see something shared in the dream team and you think, oh, this would be great for my page too. So you don't share the post in the dream team, but you actually, like, you'll see on top of the post where it says like Chris McCallum shared a post, or shared a post, and you click on the post because it's a link.
Right.
So that'll take you to the original where the original website, and that's what you can put on your page as well. So that's different.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're sharing the content, but you're not sharing the post.
The post from the dream
Right.
team. Yeah.
Right. Love it. On occasion we share articles about working online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Helena says. Go to that article and then share that to your page. Those are really good, those articles too. They learn a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people bless you. I've seen a lot of people I just got you off camera there for that sneeze. Not bad. You see how I spun it like that and then came back? It's talent to be able to do that. Just kidding. Nobody's laughing. No. Okay. On occasion we share articles about working online. Oh yeah. General rule: if you want to share something, ask the person. We talked about that.
Mhm.
Do you need to use your name? If
Use the same name.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. Whatever name. Call
Yeah.
yourself Donald Duck, but use
Yeah.
it on everything.
Yeah. None of this. You call yourself this name on Facebook, and then it's this name in Flock, and it's this name in your email, and your real
Yeah.
name is something different.
Even like to
So
go from
confusing.
Kim to Kimberly to Kimmy. Pick one.
Yeah.
If you're going to be Kimmy on everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you are hurting yourself. You are
Yeah.
hurting your business.
Totally.
Yeah.
Whoops. That's it.
Oh, we blacked out. There we go. There we go.
So that's that. Any other cues that we
Any
see?
questions over there?
There was a question: if you are posting your website on your ads, how do potential buyers find your business page? There's a link. Every ad has a link to your business page, right? I believe so. Every ad does. Yeah. Unless there's some different type of ads now, because there is so many more ads. The type of ads.
Sometimes an engagement ad might not have that link.
An engagement ad. That's right. It might not. But
Right.
yeah.
But still,
There's
it'll still be
there's
McLean's
still a way.
marketing doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Teresa, what about your when Facebook asks you to put a donate button on your page?
Yeah. I don't know.
No.
I wouldn't suggest that.
No.
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 No. I
Or
would
boost your page. That's
No,
another one.
don't never boost your page.
Yeah,
either.
they also want you
Yeah.
to boost your page.
They always ask you to boost your page, and we got shut down a ton last year. Like we were like everything. Our ad account was deactivated. And open up another one. Ad deactivated. It happened to us a lot, but we were boosting and we weren't being smart with our business and running some risky ads.
Especially when
Yeah.
you're starting.
Yeah.
You should really be seasoned. If you're
Yeah.
going to boost at all, you should, have some
Yeah.
time on Facebook
We
first.
would teach our group, wait 6 months before you boost
Mhm.
anything. Some people have success with it, and I think it's not an effective way to spend your money.
Carol asked, do we invite all who like our ad?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I would.
We
You don't need to invite the Dream Team people.
right.
You just need to invite people out who like, and you know who they are.
Yeah, you can
You definitely want to invite all the people that like your ad.
and that's it.
Why would you not want to invite the dream people? Explain that one for them. I totally agree. But why?
Well,
Well, first of all, I would say there's something, and we don't know how Facebook algorithms work, right?
Right.
But it's almost like if if Facebook is gonna, okay, so all those followers now who have liked your ad, and let's say they're all just dream teamers, and you have like 30% are non-dream teamers. Well, Facebook shows your page. It's a public page. Facebook shows your page. So let's say Facebook only shows it to 20%, like a 20% thing that day. Like, well, so if it's all other dream team people, your ad hasn't been effective. Your page hasn't been very effective.
Mhm.
And I don't know if that's the exact right way to explain that, but it made sense to me when I heard that.
Mhm. Your goal is to get leads.
Yeah, and
You're
so,
not going to
yeah,
get leads from dream teamers,
exactly.
right? They're already in the group.
business,
Yeah, they're already in the business. So you want to get, your goal is to get leads first, and then leads convert to buyers. So
Well,
Right.
you can see if you click on it on their name, it shows someone's asking how would you know if they're in the members of the dream team. You'll see them, Scott and Donna. You can find out by looking at them. They'll say also a member.
mhm,
You know,
right.
we do have a lot of dream teamers that are like our page as well, and
Mhm.
And it's fine. But
it's fine, yeah. But ideally, because they're not going to buy,
Mhm.
right? Look,
Uh,
how many
um,
ads you reckon to run when you first start? Well, we talked about that in an advertising section on the
Right.
Newbie Tuesday, and we're not going to go down that road.
It's important that you go through the training, and we say this every time.
Well,
Go to the training. Don't miss anything. Don't miss a step. And we developed these Newbie Tuesdays to slow the newbies down,
yeah.
because once they got going, they jumped out of the gate and away they went.
And then they were
So
getting shut down.
yeah, they couldn't
Yeah.
get an ad approved and things like that. So we've got these Newbie Tuesdays in succession, and they're sequential. So next week is leads and buyers, because once you have your business up and running, then you're going to start to get leads, and you're going to start to get buyers, people that are interested in what you're doing. So we're going to talk about that next week, followed by advertising. And that is the buzzword in the dream team right now. Everybody has questions about advertising. So we're going to dedicate that full hour to 90 minutes strictly on advertising. So
Is that
that's
next
coming.
week?
No, next week is leads and buyers.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
And then the following week. But
Okay.
we have them all recorded, and we update them every week. We always add a little bit. The one thing that's constant about Facebook is that it's always changing. So that's why we keep doing them every week, and we keep having different people do them. If it's not the McLeans, it's Ryan or Niz or Garrett and Nathan, and so on. So watch the Newbie Tuesdays, and if you're interested in the advertising, you can watch last week's recorded one, or 2 weeks ago. Okay.
Oh, Ivana asked me, can I speak a little slower? Okay. A lot of us with English as a second language. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that, Ivana. I do
Yeah.
tend to speak quickly, and that's a
think-
great thing to be aware of. So I appreciate that
Mhm.
heads up. I will work on that. Anything else?
That's the beauty about this training,
Yeah.
right? It's online, it's recorded, and you can go back, repeat,
Yep.
and listen again and again and again. So, and the slides, right? You've got the written word as well to go back to. So everything we've said is in written form. You'll see in the slides. Okay.
Right. What's the best way to try to communicate, or should you communicate with the like people, for example, on engagements, or do you just leave it? If someone posts and asks a question, engage with them.
Mhm.
If they, if they want more interest in info in the business, send them to the webinar. Like, get them to register, and they'll automatically be invited to the webinar.
They're called engagement ads for a reason. That's exactly what they are.
Yeah.
They're to promote engagement.
Great to have a conversation with them.
And then, because people want to know when they register their email that there's a person on the other side, that it's not just, so you want people to know that the who's behind
Right.
that advertisement.
Right.
Okay.
I think that about wraps it up.
Mhm.
Anything else, you guys? From
Well done.
if people won't join because unless you tell them about the products, then
I love this question.
yeah.
If you want the fast answer, this isn't for you. And that's what we tell them, and it just makes them more interested. If you want to
Take it
know
away from them.
what's that,
Take it away from them.
take you away from them, take the power back. And if you want the fast answer, this definitely isn't for you. It's not get rich quick. It's not fast. And I always tell them to honor your time, because I know how valuable it is, and to honor my time. This is the best use of your time. You and I could talk back and forth for 8 hours today, kibitzing back and forth through text or Facebook Messenger. That's a waste of your time. Use the 90 minutes to watch the webinar. It may not be for you. It may not. But you have to make the decision. I'm not going to make it for you, and I'm not going to pressure you or sell you anything. You are an intelligent person to click my link. So honor them. And I just keep putting it back to them, or we just keep putting it back to them, and honor their time, because that is the best use of it. You don't want to waste their time. It's too valuable. So
Awesome.
okay.
Okay, guys, that was great. Hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna duck out and go for a bite to eat.
Yeah, we'll see you next Tuesday. We're going to be in Cranbrook, BC, doing the Newbie Tuesday.
Are we doing it next week?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Give us a wave.
see how
Give us a emoticon wave or a thumbs up.
Yes.
Anything or something unique.
You are so welcome. We love doing it. Hey, McLean's?
Yeah, look at this.
Right? We
Yes.
love doing it together with the McLeans, and
Bow tie with a happy face.
yeah.
Look at these things that come in. These
Oh,
are
that's
riot.
awesome.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much.
Cheers,
Thank you for
guys.
joining us. Thank you for giving us your time.
Have a good night, everybody.
Okay.
Bye now.
See you guys.